I think that one of the things that I tell young people is if you approach a relationship, if you want a meeting or you want to connect with somebody, do not approach it from what can they do for me? I am going to ask them for a job. I am going to ask them to give me something. The best way to approach it is to be like, what can I give them? You know, what do I have to offer? And you don't have to be an experienced filmmaker. We are blessed with social media where we can see that this person likes going out on a boat. This person likes dogs, and that person likes to paint. And this person maybe went to your school, and this person maybe is friends with your uncle. I don't know. But we have the ability to do due diligence on people in a way that has just never been possible before. I do that, and I recommend that people do that, you know, and you go and you do your homework, and then they're not a stranger, you know, because you find that thing. Oh, you know, they like comic books, or oh, they like this, their favorite movie is my favorite movie, or they like the same band I like. That takes a lot of the edge off of, because the part of the fear is like, I don't know what to say. But you know, if you guys both like Doberman pinschers, now you have something to talk about. And it's lovely for the other person because you know what? All day long, they're getting calls. Oh, give me a job. You know, I want to be a PA. Will you make my movie? And they're like, oh, you want to talk about my dog? Oh, here's a picture of my dog. They're so happy, you know? And that's the thing, because you have to remember, this is a business of relationships. It's not a business of like parasites and prey. It's your friends. You want to work with your friends. You're going to call your friends. You're going to work with your friends. Everybody likes hanging out with their friends, you know, and this is a business where you have the ability to hire the people you like, you know, and you know, people who are, it's just like in your life. Think about, you know, that one friend who always asks you for something. They always want you to come over to their house and do them a favor and buy lunch, and they never reciprocate. How excited are you to spend time with that person, you know? But think about the other person who calls you up and says, oh, there's this new movie and you would love it. You know, that's the person you're happy to hear from. So, you know, when I meet with people, I try to be able to offer that. And also when I follow up and in social media, I'm like, oh, hey, here's an article. I know you like butterflies. Here's a butterfly article. And it's not just, you know, a cynical thing, because I think it's cool that they like butterflies. I think it's neat.